brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go from the desert. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with White. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They go play action with Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give, and here's White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for Vegas. 42 yards.
1st and 10.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A 6-yard
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Shotgun snap and a give to White. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back in Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
Going on the road in the playoffs, that is a daunting task, Mike, for any quarterback in this league, let alone a rookie. So here we have a guy that's been very resilient. He's played really well all season long. Now it's an opportunity for him to take his game to another level.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Hemingway on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
That's good.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Howard. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
A give, and here's Johnson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he's in! Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At
Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Here's Gino. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll give it again to Laube. And he'll get about 5.
Dylan Laube, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Harry now for Laube. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
14 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's Gino. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Geno Smith, touchdown Vegas. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's good for us.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, Warren. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now, Howell. That's taken in left side by Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Third down and 3. Throwing is Howard. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Now it's Johnson. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it up. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Second and 7. Smith going to keep this himself. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Here's Kent to return. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Steeler first down.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Steelers,
they get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
At the 47-yard
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. They'll go again with Johnson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Cowboy!
Here's Howard. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw for it with Howard. That one caught by Smith. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
2nd down, it's Howard. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A pass complete there to Smith. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Johnson will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. that is terrific.
The
Out of
Steelers take over
bounds,
first and
inside
10
the 5-yard
at their own
line.
3-yard line.
The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Into the secondary, past the 15. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
19-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Big Tonka Hemingway in there for the tackle.
A gain of 2.
From the 20, here's second and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
To throw is Howard. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a
A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Howard. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. To throw, Smith. He'll go right back to Myers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. That one caught by Tucker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are going to move out in front.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready to take over once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. To the air, Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To number 20. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the give, it's Johnson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On this 1st down, it's Johnson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 11.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st down.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
A give, and here's Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Howard. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Steelers.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Goal, Pittsburgh.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Warren, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. One more time with Warren. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one
Delay
off
of game,
on top.
offense.
A field goal would give them the lead, but they're going to keep the offense out there. They're going to go for this on 4th and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st down, it's White. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Smith. In the middle, he's got Tucker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Back is Smith. Open man is Besh. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Jack Besh. A gain of 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. He'll run over center with White, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now a 3rd and 2. Man in motion here is Tucker. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's got room to roam. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard
Ball resting
line.
on the 9. 1st down and goal. Smith. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dylan Lobby. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Steelers 15.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Crazy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Howard. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Here's Howard. That's taken in left side by Smith. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Howard. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first and 10, it's Warren. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
Brings up second.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 23.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down. Howard. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
To throw is Howard. That is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He finds Austin with the grab. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw again, it's Howard. This one caught at the 4. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Howard to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Smith. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We're underway here in the wild card round. This the first of 3 games today, but we had 2 games yesterday. Let's check them out. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's Rasheen Ali. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Ravens take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these 2 sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Johnson into the secondary, past the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Good for us Steelers.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 more yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Once again, it's Warren. And the Steelers are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's a run. And that big offensive run. Clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Laube now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Gino. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives, not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Laube. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Gino to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll throw it left and has his running back And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at
We
the
tend to make
33-yard
NFL offense
line.
very complicated,
8
Mike, but
yards on the
sometimes it's
pickup.
as simple as
Brings
this.
up second
Get the
and
ball
2.
into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 33, here's second and a couple. On the give, it's White. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Tyree Wilton, former 7th overall pick. They're on the 10.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. And that is incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with.
Incomplete.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And out. It's 4th down.
Strong. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
25-yard line.
Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard
From
line.
the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a designed run. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. The Raiders send their punt team out. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. start this on the ground with Warren. He works free, right side, inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren, touchdown Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Raiders 31. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Laube now to return it. Uh-oh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back Zamir White heading onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
It's a gain.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now. It's Gino. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
6
yards.
catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Gino now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He's got it at about the 8, and he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Brock Bowers, touchdown Vegas. Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Steelers 35.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own
Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. A carry here for Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Howard. Catch made. That's Wood. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, this is Warren. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run here with Gainwell. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air, Howard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Now
line.
Warren. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They run with Warren. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run with Warren. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Raiders 38. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders
first
offense
and
and their running back
at their
Zamir
own
White
35
heading onto the
line.
field. They'll start out first down and 10. Tight end on the move left. On first down, here's Gino to throw. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain
Really
on
well
play.
done here by the
Brings
defense,
up
Mike,
second
executing
and
this
10
zone
at the
defense, and
35
they've got to be
yard
able to
line.
pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
From the shotgun, Smith. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
That's good.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Another run here with White. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's brought down at the
And while that
42-yard
run
line.
wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now, Gino. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Gain of 20.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at
The tight end going in motion to the left. White. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey.
One more time, it's White. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Lost a yard.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Smith going to keep this himself, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Max Crosby on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Now, Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. On play action, Smith. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Here's Gainwell. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. A gain of 4 yards. first down, Pittsburgh.
Now Gainwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, Gainwell. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run with Gainwell. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Tyree Wilson on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Raiders' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Howard. He's got a man, it's Metcalf. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Lobby now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll do so with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's now second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. On a zone read, a give to White. Woo! Zamir White inside the 20. And he will score. Game on. Zamir White. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point
On the
conversion.
zone read, he'll keep it himself.
The 2-point
And he will get
conversion
into the
is
end zone. The
successful.
2-point conversion is successful.
Steelers,
And
49.
game on.
Raiders,
Lead is down
46.
to 3 here in the fourth quarter. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Howard. Metcalf hauls in that one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14
Give him
yards.
14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
It's third down and the 11.
To throw is Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And the Steelers.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6. Howard. That's complete to Metcalf. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Another Steelers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Steeler first down.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Howard now to throw it here on second down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On third and goal, here's Howard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead.
56, Raiders 46. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Laube now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. Yeah. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
That's good for a
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Working out of the gun, Smith over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. In motion, Besh. Smith to throw on first down. Right back to Besh. He's got another one. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And he will score. Game on. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Raiders. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain of 9 yards.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Right back to him on first down. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and a yard.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a first down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, 19,
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Steelers first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Howard. There's that man again. Another catch. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And 5.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Complete, Metcalf with the grab. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
8-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he's got another one. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers are going to extend their lead.
63. Raiders 53. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Laube now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Raider first down.
A first down throw for Smith. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Man in motion here is Tucker.
45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Throw right side is taken in by Besh. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd
From the pistol, Smith. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
63.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
By TJ.
Here's 2nd down.
Loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15. At the 36.
To throw, here's Smith. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Going for it all. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
50 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down is Smith. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
7-yard line.
To throw, Smith. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second.
All right,
and
so this
goal.
is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be...
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Steeler
To throw it on first down is Howard. Metcalf makes the grab again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Now, Howard. That's complete to Metcalf. Down the right sideline. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this has been a team that all year just has this ability to never give up and finish games at the end. When chips are down, they're at their best, and that's the key to NFL football. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to be good when it matters.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Next to score, Steelers 70. Raiders 63. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Laube now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.